day. From Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawks taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. First carry here for Ken Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They look to throw. It's Locke. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Locke. His throw incomplete. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Throwing now is Locke. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Antoine Woods, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Moore on the return. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10. That their own 28-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And some room to work. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Matt Breida, the offense, heading back out. And we check the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can get down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Here's Locke to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 37. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 18 carries, 77 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 32. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now to the air, Locke. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Antoine Woods. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 16. Locke. They set up the screen to Penny. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Locke going to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Antoine Woods able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And down to the 36-yard line here.
126 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So, Charles, you look at this offense. What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
On first down, here's Breida. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run again with Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a give running left is Breida. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a give coming right is Breida. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. On third down, a run from Breida. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They run for it with Breida, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on 2nd and 16. Locke. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returning it is Moore. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
168 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's how you pick up a 1st down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the 1st down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood Marquise Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 28-0.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Moore. He will return it. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Breida to get the 3rd quarter started. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Murray again, 2nd and 10.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Sidney Jones.
And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Locks throw into the hands of Fan.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Locke. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Antoine Woods, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12. Here's Murray. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. 33 yards that time. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
243 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try to run with Breida, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Matt Breida punching it in from a yard away.
And the Cardinals extend their lead yet again.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, we had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow Monday.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to Walker on 1st down. Taken down at the 47-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Again, it's Walker.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Lock now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw it is Locke. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. J.J. Watt in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Now Locke, gotta have this one. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown! DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They could definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, Cardinals! Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Locke gets ready to go
at their own 25-yard line. Locke now to throw. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he finds Penny.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
From the 39, Locke and Walker with it over the middle.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Here's Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Locke to throw for it on 4th. He's got his tight end Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Antoine Woods in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Now they go screen. It's complete.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Myers' kick is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it?
Oh, now Breida loses it, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's got room. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Locke. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Now Myers for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 22. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. On first down, here's Breida. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run again with Breida. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now a give running left is Breida. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. They run it with Breida.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling this team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Arizona, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Seattle, the losses are piling up.
She-Rag got me.
Tonight, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Kyler Murray.
Toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A check on Breida's numbers from last week. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total, scary. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year.
And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
And he's got the hook up to Landry.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Jameis to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
And they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40. They'll throw again. Winston going deep here for Landry. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards.
And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a give to Breida.
110 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
They run with Breida. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Cardinals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, We'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They run for it with Breida. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd.
Breida is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Matt Breida with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front.
They run it with Breida. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The New Orleans offense set to take over. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. To throw is Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Winston.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Winston to give. It's Kamara.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They run it again with Kamara. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down, Winston. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Working out of the gun, Winston. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Breida, he'll try the right side. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here's Breida. They find some open field here. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 23-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. This is Breida. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Matt Breida on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Flushed out right. And his throw here is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Winston. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here, Winston. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So we reach halftime. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They run again with Breida. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. On first down, here's Breida. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now a give running left is Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
Oh, good move. That's taking it right down Broadway. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, his 5th rushing touchdown. Touchdown now on the year, and the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lutz with the extra point, and this is back to an 8-point game. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Take it in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give coming right is Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down, seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and then get anywhere close to a first down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 132. Two yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
try to pound it in. Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Again, it's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now a give to Breida. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. They run with Breida. Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Winston now after the fumble recovery.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Now Winston.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. Looking for the out route, it's completed to Landry. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. The busy night continues for Kamara. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. On third down, a run from Breida. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. the handoff. This is Breida. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Prater on to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Winston and the Saints now
Down by 7, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Jameis now on first down.
It's complete. Kamara.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Winston.
Pass complete. Thomas.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Winston to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Winston. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Winston. This is caught. It's Hardy. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. And his throw is incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
I know when you're looking at the score. Clock. We're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it a cost. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute. extra point away from tying this game.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's second and a yard.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Cardinal, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Murray to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it ends with what will almost certainly be the game-winning score as the lead is 7 here in the final moments.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. It's a squibber picked up around the 27.
And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they... That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, These offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Cards, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Saints, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.